Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door. Door should have come back to you with episode 19 of All of Fabric 6. And today, we are crafting up a black sapling. This is a new sapling that we can craft. We can also craft a brown one, but these do require onyx. That's why they were not unlocked yet. So let's actually get our paintbrush out, and let's craft this. We'll then craft a brown sapling. These are basically the exact same, but we did not unlock them until recently, which means that we can finally get black and brown pigment. And let's quickly grab the brown one here. There we go. And we'll smack that. And I'm going to grab some bone meal after we get the brown one. I'm going to grow these maybe a couple times and see about... Ooh, there we go. So we should unlock a little bit more stuff, hopefully, once we break the pigment. So one of the things that I'm very, very confused about with Spectrum is kind of the progression path, right? If you look at advancements, this does give you a kind of idea on where to go with this, right? But it's not too clear because, I mean, yes, we've got the pigment thing, 12 out of 13, so we're going to get the black and we're going to get the brown, and that should help complete some of Spectrum, right? So we're going to see about that, but I don't know after that. It's all kind of a guess. And one of the reasons why I've made so many episodes messing with Spectrum is because, honestly, there's not a whole lot of information out there on Spectrum. And there's some misinformation out there about Spectrum. And, you know, I kind of want to just see for myself what Spectrum is all about and show you guys along the way. You know, because I love doing that. I like making tutorials on mods, especially Spectrum, because I've never messed with Spectrum before. So having this is gonna be interesting, and it's just, you know, a fantastic mod all around anyway. Alright, so now we've got all of the pigments. We didn't get any saplings from that, so I will have to craft more, but let's get rid of this, clear these out, and let's take a look at the color for world real quick. So this has unlocked quite a bit of stuff, apparently, and we've got the wispy circlet. Not just the bags under your eyes that are evident of your lack of sleep. There are those creatures that come haunt you straight out of your mist nightmares when you don't regularly lie down to sleep, almost like they feel cheated. This here is the manifestation of relaxation, no sleep necessary. After a few minutes of wear, you'll feel physically and mentally refreshed. You also recover from negative effects more quickly. Okay. Prevent spawning of phantoms. Reduce the duration of negative effects. Sleeping fully heals. Okay, that is a fantastic thing, but I will not be crafting this because I already have the circlet that I think I'm going to stick with, which is the weeping circlet for now. This does seem fantastic, but I'm not really worried. I have the wool. I sleep quite a bit, especially because I have a sleeping bag, so we're not worried about that. So the nature staff, using the magic of elements of nature and fertility, you have come up with a stroke of genius. Bone meal is a joke when compared to your new gadget. Point at something you want to see blossom. Okay. So we need glow lichen, which I'm pretty sure we could just go try and find here. I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got the 2 brown, 1 lime, 1 glow lichen, and a stick, and we'll just craft this bad boy up. But let's quickly take a look more at the book here, because we only looked at a little bit. So we've got resources. We've got stargazing. The calmness of the night invites you down in the grass and watch the stars. Okay, so we are going to look for potentially shooting stars there. That sounds like a thing we can do. I think I have a spyglass, but I'll have to look. So this does use vegetable or lime ink to grow all sorts of plants. So we will be probably using lime, but I don't know if I have a whole lot of lime dye left. We're really going to have to figure out some system for growing this. So I think what I want to do, before we keep going here, is I want to automate all of the saplings in this mod, in Spectrum. So how we're going to do this is we're going to get a hopper pot, right? We're going to get a botany pot that has a hopper in it. We're going to grab, there's no white sapling, right? There's no lime gray. I think all the pots we would need, let's see, I think it's 13 or 14, right? So I'm going to grab 14 hopper pots. I'm probably going to make them into elite tier, and then I will come back and we'll make a system that will allow for us to basically do this, but we are going to void pink logs, or the logs, when they hit a certain amount. I don't actually have any idea how that's going to happen, because I genuinely have no idea what mod would use. Because I don't think there's like a Tech Reborn void upgrade. I think, let's see. Yeah, we've got like the basic unit. We've got the advanced, industrial. We have like the barrels, I'm pretty sure, as well from modern industrialization. But I'm not even sure how these work. But if we look at modern and look at void, we don't have anything like that either. So we are kind of just like stuck on that. We don't have a great system of voiding items, and I really don't like that. Alright, so we're going to do a row of this at first. And I've got item pipes from Industrial Revolution that are crafted with 2 iron plates and a gold ingot to get 1 set of 8. And I've also crafted up some output servos. The reason I crafted output servos is so we could do nearest first. I'm going to have a trash can that will void anything further away, and then have the drawers be right about here, so that way we are pushing everything this way, and then that way at the last resort. So I think that'll hopefully solve our problem, but we'll put them all on here, and I think for the most part, this doesn't need to have a filter. I don't think it'll pull out the grass, but we could actually quickly test that. So let's just run a pipe this direction. And we'll put our crude storage unit here. Okay, so this is not pulling anything out, which is perfect. Let's grab a sapling here. Let's go pink. And we will then throw that in here. And this will, of course, grow over time. This then should fill with pink logs, pink saplings, pink pigment, whatever we need. Let's just throw 3 down. We'll need 3 for basically every one of these. And we actually might want to do this instead. Kind of keep it organized a little bit. Alright, there we go. And then, hopefully when this is full, which I'll be right back when it's done to see if this actually works. Okay, so doing item pipes like this does not work. I'm assuming because these are hopper pots. So we're going to need to put a chest under them and then cable out from there, which won't be too difficult. But I'm going to get this set up fully, and hopefully we will have everything able to be grown quite quickly. Okay, so this craziness is complete. This is all of the colors. There is a total of 14 throughout, and I have went ahead and I've marked every sapling, every pigment, and every log. The next thing is, of course, is to use the trash can to void anything. But my problem is, in theory, if I put a trash can here, this is actually closer than this point. So I'm thinking that I need to most likely create a... on either side, it really wouldn't matter, I don't think. But I need to create a point of, like, distance. So from... actually, I guess it might need to be in the air, because from this point to here is not as far as this point to here. Let's think. So there to there is shorter than there to there, because you need to go up, over. Okay, yeah, we need to put this in the air. And we can't put it in the middle, because that would only be 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, about, it's probably, well, depending on where it is in the system, it's probably anywhere from like 12 to 20 something. Okay. All right, let's get this in the air then. We can cover this back up, and we will then run the trash can. This is going to look a little ridiculous, but I don't think I know of any other way to do this. But this should create a long path that nothing should flow into currently. And we should be good to just do that. Okay. Hopefully. I could probably put a chest up here currently and then see if anything flows into this over time for right now at least. Okay. Well, that is that. That is the pigment farm. Basically, all it is, of course, is just chest with an elite botany pot. Of course, you can use normal botany pots. The hopper botany pots, at least. The elite was added by me because the botany pot tiers is just always a little bit more interesting, and it'll speed things up just a little bit because you do get multiple drops per each iteration. So let's see. So I probably need to press F7 so I don't spawn anything in here. But yeah, every pigment should end up in here, and I think I've taken every pigment I have out. And I think that's the exact same way with this chest over here. I probably just need to take these logs and sort them. But for now, we have pigments. These over time should give us plenty of things. I'm pretty sure we're going to take a little while to get any pigments because the pigments are a little bit rarer than the actual logs. So you're guaranteed a log. I think. I don't even know. I know it's not 100%. I know you are guaranteed one after like 80%, somewhere around there. Because I know I don't get one every single time. So just keep that in mind. There are limitations to this, and maybe doing multiple farms like this is not a bad idea if you want a lot of pigment. But I shouldn't ever run out of saplings this way, which is the best idea because I've already ran out several times. So with that in mind, hopefully, I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll get some more pigments in here. And I'm probably going to take some of these extra saplings and actually use them to get a little bit more jump on those pigments. Alrighty, so quickly off camera, I was working on lava production. So this is something I learned from FTB Skies, and honestly, I probably could have learned it a lot earlier, because I'm pretty sure it's mostly part of vanilla Minecraft, where you can kind of generate lava from dripstone. And we do have a fluid hopper and everything available in this pack from Kybe. So what I've done is I've got a cauldron and fluid hoppers funneling into the middle, so it all goes into this tank, and then dripstone down here. So we're going to place the dripstone real quick, and then we'll place the lava buckets where we need them. So coming up here, we need to make sure that it is a source block. I don't even know if this is fully correct, but I know, like, it won't drip unless it is a source block. You can see here that these aren't dripping, while over here with the ones that have source blocks are dripping. So let's completely fill this in. I did this middle portion earlier, but I will, just kind of show you guys this on camera so we can have somewhat decent lava production, because I'm going to need to get obsidian so we can get into the new experiment 2. I don't even know if obsidian is the correct material. Honestly, I am kind of just winging it. I don't know a lot, right? That's the biggest thing about this mod right now, is I don't know a whole lot about it, and we are going to have to guess occasionally. And I'm going to be waiting for a nighttime to see the shooting stars, because I tried to a minute ago, and it started raining right as it hit night. So I'm waiting on nighttime again, and I will hopefully get a decent chunk of lava. I don't even know how much I have down here currently. I have 56 buckets of lava in here, and I do have another tank that I just got from claiming a Kybe quest. I was taking a peek at this, by the way, claiming the quests that we previously had, but it really, I was kind of looking for this, but this doesn't tell me anything. And the advancement that it's looking for, I don't even think is available currently. The advancements we have are like Star Child, Starry Skies, Revivify, Jetpack, this one. So I'm not sure really anything, and I think this is the only Spectrum one on here. So that's another thing. I mean, there's tons and tons of these, right? I really don't think there is another tab. More achievements and adventure, archaeology. Oh, here we go. This actually might tell us a little bit more. Well, I don't know why there's two and they're so far apart. Equip a jetapart and deal a killing blow while having only half a heart. Put a cinder hearth into operation. Craft a semi-permeable glass, protect your home from intruders. Your first experiment were successful, but there has to be more. Get Neolith dust. I'm assuming that's what this second experiment's going to give us. Potions. Fill a knowledge gem. It looks like we need to get... What happens when you submerge yourself in combination of... Okay, alright, now we're getting somewhere. Goodness gracious, I really wish I knew there was a second advancement tab, or we'd probably get somewhere quicker. Let me quickly get another bucket of this. Also, quickly, a side note, you can actually bookmark on the right side here by clicking this. So now we have these two tabs bookmarked, so we should be able to do a little bit more. Flinging ink using your paintbrush. Wait, you can fling ink? Hold on. So if I go... Hold on, how do I get to green? Okay, so lime. Okay, that is something I didn't know I could even do. Let's go find a sheep to kill real quick. Hold on. So you can actually use this to shoot things. This is interesting. Oh, you actually can dye the sheep. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. There is another quest complete and also an achievement. That is fantastic. I don't 100% know anything, but we did get a rare magic loot bag here, which gave us some mystical black flowers. Alrighty. Oh, I'm so glad I found this other advancement tab. I kind of feel stupid for not looking for it, but I thought there was only one tab. So, you know, and I think there's only two this time. I don't think there's another one, which is good. All right, we should have the crystal liquid by now. So let's grab it out of here. Let's dig a hole here, and we'll just submerge ourselves. Oh, hit water immediately. So let's just place it here. This actually gives us regeneration, which is kind of interesting. All right. And let's quickly replace this with some dirt or grass or something here. But that is giving us a little bit more stuff. Where is my book at here? So we have just got knowledge gem and rock candy. So growing rock candy so you can actually grow it. Okay. That's pretty interesting. I mean, that's probably another food as well. So we'll have to look at that in the future. Knowledge gem, which is 4 purple, 4 green, and 1 emerald. Okay, so now we should be able to finally get a knowledge gem. Let me grab the emerald and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the crafting recipe. We'll then turn it on, and this should take a few seconds here. Looks like it's going to be quite quick. Okay. So we can then drain our experience. Alright. And then using this to get a bottle. We actually do need a bottle over here, which I don't have. And I don't think I have any bottles on me. Okay, so we're making up a bottle of experience. Bottle of enchanting here. And we should then be able to look at potentially getting the next experiment here. And this did actually use 10. Okay, that's all right. So let's get 4 fermented spider eyes. I think it's falling or failing. Yeah, this thing right here. I need 4 fermented spider eyes, 2 prismarine crystals, and then I should be able to get this. So let me be right back. Alrighty, so I've got the bottle of failing here, and we're just going to right-click this, and it should take about 40 seconds, so let me be right back when that's done. Alright, so genuinely, I've got no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to right-click, and we'll see if this does what it should. I don't know. Oh, it looks like it is. Okay. So obsidian was correct. And now we're getting Neolith, which is a new material, which is going to give us a whole lot more stuff. But we do need to keep this surrounded so we can get more Neolith. There's a lot of materials with Spectrum. Goodness, goodness. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's quite fascinating to see all the new materials and things that are added by this mod. But I'm going to surround this with as much obsidian as I can. And I think, since we have fortune, might want to mine this. Okay. Alright, but I think I'm going to let the rest of this turn into the failing. And we'll look at the book real quick, and then we'll wrap up this episode. Okay. So, let's get rid of that. And let's look at the book. So, first things first, we've got the Ashen Circlet. The strategic gem you set into the circlet itself, a creation of the nether, can absorb high temperatures on you with ease. It even protects you from the blazing heat of lava, if only for a short time until it has had a chance to cool down again. Pair it with something that grants you fire resistance. You are able to swim in lava almost if it were water. Prevents damage from fire and hot floors. If cooled down, grants you a short protection from lava. That is actually really cool. It's like it's fire protection, but it's not full fire protection. The Gloves of Dawn. Increase your reach 100 light blue ink until next level. So the higher it is, the more reach you get. That is fantastic. I don't really want this because reach creates a lot of issues in a lot of different mods, so I'm not going to do that. But the perfect compound. So it looks like if we combine basically everything, this should be interesting. Requires daytime and a clear sky. Well, I think we always have a clear sky around here, but we'll see. What in the world? I didn't even know I could see that from here. But that looks like a lot of different shards that I probably don't have because I think I've just used my last topaz a little bit ago. So I think we'll hold off on that, but I'm going to go check real quick. Okay, no, I have some topaz in here, but I don't know how much citrine I have. Let's see. In here, looks like we got 23. I think that should be fine. Grab some of this. We have 12 Neolith, and we have a few onyx shards. So I think we'll do about 8 of this, and then we need, what else? So a liquid crystal bucket. Luckily, I have one of those. So let's run over to the fusion shrine and see what happens here. All right, so we're going to do, let's do 6. Let's do 8. Okay, so this should work, and we'll get a new material. I'm kind of curious what this material is, because it doesn't even tell us the name of it. The perfect compound. All right, let's check out everything else while we're still looking. So memories. Ooh, we're like looking into heads and stuff, huh? Spirit installers. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, things are on fire. Ooh, what is this? Oh goodness, what is happening? Midnight solution bucket, but it is eating the ground. Oh, it actually gave us wither roses, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the water here. I have a tank. This should work, right? I did not know anything about this, by the way. Looks... Can I... Okay, I cannot walk in this. It will hurt me. Okay, it looks like the calcite and stuff is fine in this liquid. Alright, let's take a little bit of damage. Alright, we will have to repair this area, though. But that's fine. So it's the perfect compound with terrible side effects, it looks like, at least. Alright, where's the full block at? There's got to be at least one. Okay, I think I just broke it, but that's alright. Looks like we got a little bit around here. Yeah, I don't know what this material is. Okay. It looks like, yeah, we have a bucket. Perfect. What in the world did we just get ourselves into? all my grass, man. Not my lawn. That's all right. And it looks like that stuff actually doesn't come up unless you probably silk touch it, but it doesn't look like it has a lot of properties. Right? It doesn't look like it's got crafting. This just looks like a nuisance block type of thing. But let's get rid of it as quickly as possible here so it doesn't keep eating everything. Alright, but did we even get the compound? I genuinely don't even know. Did we? It doesn't look like it. Unless that was the compound. Alright, let's look at this. The perfect compound. Midnight Aberration. We didn't pick up any Midnight Aberration, though. The abomination of a gemstone radiates an eerie aura. It looks loosely connected at best. No wonder it falls apart in your hands in no time. Total failure. While the chaos that ensued definitely was not your outcome you craved for, the results still do hold immense power. So much, in fact, that it's not used quick, it crumbles into dust. And then there is the aggressive blackish fluid that manifests in the process. Because of its color, you named it Midnight Solution. Okay, and it looks like we have just reached the enchanting section as well. Here there's more of this stuff. Where is it at? Oh, right here. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to repair this. But the midnight stuff here can actually make netherite ingots. So 1 for 1 for 1. Risky but yielding. I don't really think I'm concerned about getting netherite ingots that way. If it causes that much chaos, I don't think I'm that concerned. But I think the enchanter, that requires lapis lazuli. So we could get into that. And it's a decent structure. Spectrum enchanting, this just goes into it. Copying enchanted books. Upgrading books, apparently you can do that. Creating books. Alright, whole bunch of stuff to look into next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!